Okay, if you're like me, you've had plenty of opportunities to manifest your dream life, and you're still in this place where you're still watching manifestation videos because some reason that you still just hasn't, you haven't quite gotten it yet. So, my issue with manifesting was certain things came very easy to me. Manifesting that I would kind of always kind of get by was always good for me. So manifesting that like everything will always work out was something that was good. So I could manifest paying my bills, like certain bills, but I could manifest like paying certain things. I could manifest bringing people into my life, even bringing things, bringing this apartment into my life was kind of like the biggest manifestation when I realized that like what it was that I did and how I did it. And honestly, truly, yeah, this is something that I was working on. But when it came to like an abundance of money, when it came to like a a real relationship that stuck, that stayed, that chose me, that did everything like that, I would have a difficulty with doing it. So how I ended up being able to truly manifest the desires and to get the life that I really wanted to have, I had to embody the energy. And that was the biggest thing. I will tell you how I ended up getting my luxury apartment was embodying the energy of what it felt like to have a luxury apartment, and ended up manifesting this apartment within like a week of just embodying the energy. And it was just kind of like everything just worked out that I was able to moved in like that, like literally found the apartment, moved in and everything in like a week. So, and I had just re-signed the lease at another apartment. That the apartment I was staying, I had just re-signed that lease. So, you have to break leases and everything like that. So the abundance of money came in, the apartment came in, everything came in for me. And how I was able to do it and how I was able to do it quick was because I embodied what it would feel like to be that woman. That woman that had the luxury apartment, that woman that had this lifestyle. Who is she? What does it feel like? For me, because I am really strong with emotions and really in my feelings majority of the time, it was something that wasn't difficult to do because I was grateful for where I was in the apartment that I had. And I was like, if, there are other options that present themselves, I'm not against that option because I'm grateful for whatever comes in. I was shown another apartment because my apartment was having some difficulties. I was shown another apartment in that same apartment unit. And when I walked in, the first thing I said was, this apartment isn't luxury enough for me. And I thought that thought. And I was like, I'm not trying to be ungrateful. I'm grateful that God, that I will still have a place to stay. But at the end of the day, this apartment just isn't luxury enough for me. I want luxury. And so when I said that, I did everything that I wanted to do. And the biggest thing was every day that I would get off work, I would go to Target. I kid y'all not, y'all. I was going to Target every day. And I went to the Target that made me feel the most abundant and luxury and like a bougie person. Like, I went to that Target and I explored. Like, I looked at things. I went out for a walk. I went to just explore things and go to shopping here and there, just doing things. And that was the thing. Like, I wasn't actually looking for an apartment. I was not looking for an apartment. I was set on that I was going to probably move to the other unit in my apartment complex. I was like, that's probably where I'm going to move. But deep down inside, I was like, I want to move. And, this is what I want. So how do I embody having these luxuries in life? I went to Target. Target made me feel like that. And I started decorating my apartment. So I would go to Target. I would look in the home section. I was looking at all this beautiful stuff. And I was like, this is beautiful to me. Like, I love these types of things. I love this life. And so even in that, like, what did it look like for me to live in this, luxury apartment, to have this type of lifestyle? I embodied it. I would go there after being at work, and I was like, yeah, work was, ugh. But I was excited to go to Target every day. I was like, I'm sorry, because my cat is in the litter box. So you may hear that in the background because she may be in there for a second. But I would like go after work. I'd be like, I don't even worry about what's stressing me out today at work. What could possibly, because you know what? I'm living my dream life. I get to go to Target and design my place. My place is going to be my sanctuary. I'm going to have so much fun at my place. My place is going to be a vibe. And so I would decorate my apartment. I would go to Target, look at the book section, because I'm a book reader. I'm this type of person. And so once I went ahead and went in there and would do that every single day, and just looking at new exciting things that was happening in the city where I'm at, and I would just be that embodiment. I'm like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do these things, go there. I wasn't attached to it had to be this way. I was just more invested on being the version of myself that was happy. And I went to the things that made me happy. So going to Target and designing my place that I would one day have was happiness for me. It made me happy. And so then the apartment kind of came with just like me enjoying life. Like, I went to the movies, end up, finding this place, and it was just like, somebody was supposed to move in. They didn't move in. I was like, okay, yeah, this is my apartment. And everything worked out in that favor. But the issue that a lot of us have, and I understand this because I was in that state too, was how do I embody an energy when right now in my 3D reality, I am not seeing it. I don't see the relationship. Come on now, let's still be realistic. I don't see the money. I asked for $20,000 by this day. I don't see it. I don't see that I'm a millionaire. I don't see that I'm a billionaire. I don't see that I can live freely. All I see is what's in front of me. Well, if you want to keep seeing what's in front of you, keep thinking those same exact thoughts, because those thoughts are what got you right there where you are at. Those thoughts have manifested exactly the life that you are seeing. And so there are many factors that kind of go into that. So like, because you are constantly seeing, you're like, well, I did all the things, but I'm constantly still seeing this. If you still have that mindset, and I was oblivious to this too, I was trying not to believe it. But if you are still in that mindset that like, I've done all this and I'm still seeing it, that means that you still subconsciously don't believe that your manifestations will come to pass. You don't truly have faith in God that you can speak on a thing and that is already done. Another thing is the old mindset has to clear out. If you ever had a child, or we know how the birthing process goes, right? Your child is there, but they are developing. They are there, but you don't see them physically. That is the same thing like if you were to, get paid. You don't see your money on that day. You have to wait for it to clear to come into your bank account. So that's the same thing. Like if you are expecting something in the mail, if you are expecting a package, and you sat there and you ordered your stuff, you ordered your clothes, you ordered your stuff, you ordered on Amazon, you got this, we love Amazon, you went there, you ordered it, you paid for it. So it is yours. It is yours. You already set it in stone. I thought of this thing. I sat there. I paid for this thing. Now I have to wait for the delivery people to pack it up, ship it up, and make it come to me. Now, like a lot of us, we still may check on it, right? Because that is showing us our faith is so limited that we don't even trust that we can order a package without checking it. But it also is with excitement. It's with excitement. And some things, there has been plenty of packages that I actually forgot that I actually ordered. Because I'm like, okay, well, I went ahead, I ordered it. I know it's going to be here. But when we are super excited about something, we will still keep checking on it, keep checking on it, keep checking on it. And if you have ever realized that the more you keep checking on it and checking on it and checking on it, the longer it seems like it's taking. Then you have like, oh, well, the shipment is back. Oh, actually, you were supposed to get it on Monday. Sorry, it's a delay. You're going to get it on Wednesday. And now you're like, oh my gosh, it's like you are never sent the winter tracking code. And that was because you were so invested in it. You didn't just trust for it to just come. So you created this resistance for it coming into your life in the timely manner that you wanted it to come. So once you release that, once you let go and know that like I can speak on a thing, you've already said 20 million affirmations about how this is your thing. Affirmations work if you really truly need to reprogram your brain. But the thing about it is, if you truly do have faith, you're not constantly doing affirmations. But if you need those affirmations, please do the affirmations, because affirmations will help you to believe. It's the repetition of it. So if you keep constantly repeating it, it is going to go into your subconscious mind. But also do the things that make you feel good. For me, manifesting a specific person didn't necessarily make me feel good, because I was still very much attached to the idea that this person was not in my life right here and right now. So I didn't want to manifest that because it didn't feel naturally genuine, because I found myself that once I got out of my meditations, once I got out of my thoughts, I would be sitting there like, where's the text message? They supposed to come writing back to me, or what are they supposed to be doing? And I wasn't allowing for everything that I just spoke on to come into my life. You have to wait for the package to come. You already ordered it. You're good. It is yours. You put your time, your energy into it. It is yours. It is going to come to you. Now you decide how fast, how slow it comes to you by your resistance, by your thoughts. If that is your thing, and I know when manifesting a relationship or manifesting a specific person, we will sit here and we will be like, don't check. And then like now she's like got a cough and everything. She just spent 20 minutes in the litter box. And now we got to sit and now we got to cough up the hairballs. It's so crazy. Like they had all day to do this. They had all day. They choose to do it when I get in the house and start recording. Like every time. That is crazy. I'm sorry. So sorry. But yeah, so if you are in this state of like, you truly do not believe, you don't trust, life will always show you that you don't believe and you don't trust. So if you are in a relationship, like I said, like I was saying previously, if I'm in a relationship, we like to say like, I'm still going to be checking his Instagram. I'm still going to be going. No, you're not. Have you been in a healthy relationship? If you're in a healthy relationship, you done already got the picture. You already know his whereabouts. You already know their whereabouts because they already have informed you. You're included in their life. So they make you a priority. So you don't even feel the need to have to constantly check on them, to constantly worry about what are they doing, because you're in a healthy, functioning relationship, that you don't have to constantly check their Instagram. So get out of that state that I'm constantly checking their Instagram and I'm constantly trying to see, because that is just your ego telling you that you have to have control over this thing, that if I do not watch it and monitor it, then it will slip away. Here's the thing. Nothing that you say is yours can get away from you. It can't. It has to come to pass. So if you have that mindset that like, if I speak on this thing, if I ask and it is received, then I don't have to worry about checking anything. I don't have to worry that if we're not communicating every day that they're going to find somebody else, because what is for you can never find something else that is fit for them, because that thing is for you. And so the only thing that can sabotage it is you. The only thing that can mess it up is you. It's not them, it's you. So when you want the relationship, are you sitting there constantly stressing the relationship? No, you're enjoying life. If you know that your man, your woman is going to go to work, they go after work, they may hang out with some coworkers, or they may, come right home to you and stuff like that. If you know their routine, you're not constantly sitting here checking their routine, because you know their routine and they keep you in a loop. Hey babe, I'm at work. They're constantly texting you. They're at work. They text you now and again. Hey, what you doing? They done sent you pictures. I done got this latte. Ooh, look at this latte. They're always keeping you in the loop, so you don't have to go and check their Instagram. You don't have to go and check their social media and see what they're doing. You don't have to constantly keep checking your phone to see if they text you, because you know why? Because you're in your relationship. I know that they're gonna text me. I know that they're gonna talk to me because this is my person. They're gonna talk. They love talking to me. They love texting me. It's the same thing with everything else. With money, the money is there. The money is there. It's waiting for you. If you are waiting for your check in the mail, you know that that money is yours. I got this money. Anytime that you have other thoughts like maybe this could happen, this could happen, this could happen, then that made that thing happen. That made the resistance. That made the money come to you slower. But if I know that I got $20,000, that does not mean to completely ignore the 3D that, like, okay, it's not physically here. I don't physically see it, but it's spiritually there, and that's all that matters. So if it's spiritually there, you trust and have faith that when you need that money will be there. You have the $20,000. So maneuver like you have the $20,000. Maneuver like you have the $20,000, the $500,000, the billionaire status, millionaire status, whatever it is, whatever status that you want, the abundance of money. You are going to live in the end of that. Living in the end does not mean I'm just going to spend, because I got this money in the bank. And I think that's where a lot of us mess up at. It is embodying the energy of financial freedom. That means if a bill comes to me, I'm not stressed out about it. How am I going to be able to pay for this thing? If something that I want to do comes up, it's like, oh, I'm not stressing it. You're finding things in life that makes you happy, that make you feel free and abundant, because there are plenty of opportunities to make us feel free and abundant. If you say that I am in this ideal relationship, then you know how to be alone and with somebody. So you keep enjoying life like you're with that person. I got my person. It's not saying that you just, you don't go out on dates or anything like that, because it was like a manifestation video I had watched like months ago and stuff like that. And it was like, yeah, but if you feel like you're in your ideal relationship, you're not out there going on dates. You're living life. And especially when you don't have a specific person that you're manifesting, whenever you feel compelled to go do something, go do that thing, because that is everything working its way for you to go ahead and get those things. So if you feel like you want to go out and you want to go here, then go ahead and do that. But the thing that is stopping you from your manifestation is you believing that you don't have that thing and you focusing on the 3D. I understand it is difficult for you. So only do the manifestation things that make you feel good. Like I said, it didn't make me feel my best manifesting a specific person, because I would still focus on the 3D. So to not focus on the 3D, I focused on myself and what made me happy, with knowing that I have the person that I want to have. Who that specific person may be, I was like, God, I want you to put your hands on that. I'm going to tell you the synopsis of like what it is that I want. And I'm going to even visualize, this idea, this concept of this person when I visualize this. But mainly, I just know that who is for me will come to me, and who I truly desire will come to me, that I can speak on this thing and it's already done. So all I now get to do is just have fun. That is literally it. I spoke on this thing. This is what I want. Now I get to have fun. So everything that I came in my life like that, I was like, money is abundant to me. So now all I get to do is have fun. What does it mean to have fun? What does it mean to enjoy this avatar that I am in? What does it mean to be that? So I'm going to do all the things. If I want love, I have to create more love in myself. So I love myself, and I'm not focusing on chasing after anything outside of myself, because I already have everything that I want and need, because I am the creator of that. I thought it. I get to work with God, get to work with the universe, the energies around, and I already have that thing. So that is the thing. You already have it. It is up to you to believe it. So if you trust and truly have faith, you're not constantly questioning it. You can, every time you have that thought, you know, release it out of your head, do another meditation, do a quick little 3-minute, 2-minute visualization, do a quick little affirmation confirming that like I am in my ideal reality. I don't have to chase because I am just attracting it all. I get to attract it all. I get to think on this thing, and when it's time for me to take the action, I will. And the actions that I'm taking right now are leading me closer towards that thing physically being in my life. It is already done though, and I am living it right now. Everything you always think right now. Don't think about in the future. I know it has to become a physical thing in your 3D, and that takes time just based off of how the dimensions work. But you don't have to set in like this ideal, like, okay, well, it comes in 3 months, because it could come in a week. You know that it is going to come because it is already done. It is already here. So when it comes, it's going to come when I need it to come. It's going to physically be here when I need it to be here. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about the timing. When I want it, because I'm saying it is here now, then it is here now. When it physically will come, that's not up for me. I said now, so it is here. That could be 3 hours from now, but it's now. There is only one time, and that is now. So it is here now. Don't truly focus on the 3D, because you know that the thing is making its way to you, but it is yours. Just like I said, in that package, just because it's not here right at this second when you ordered it, it didn't come right that second. That's not because it's not yours and it's not here now. It's because it has to reach you. It has to go through the process of reaching you. But it is still yours right now. Like right now, that thing is yours. When you buy a phone, you don't say like, that will be my phone eventually. When you already put your money in that, you like, that's my phone. Like, I got a new phone. Even though, you know, you gotta go, you gotta come and everything like that. Like, I have my whatever. Even though it still has to come to you, it is still yours right now. That is your thing right now. You're not like, eventually it's gonna make its way, and then once it actually get here, then it's mine. Like, I bought this thing and it's not mine right now. Even though I ordered it and it's coming to me, it's not mine just yet. I don't have it just yet, so it's not mine. It is yours, and you're excited about it. So get excited so your manifestations can get excited too. If you are dreading it, if you're like, oh, where is that? Your manifestation is like, oh, where is that? It is doing the same exact thing that you're doing. You are the mirror. So if you're like, I'm dreading it, your manifestation like, we're dreading it, so take longer. Because you don't truly want me. Because if you truly want me, you are in that energy. So do the things that you want to do. Make the promises to yourself. Keep the promises to yourself. Love on yourself. Love the universe. Love God. And spend time doing that. Spend time being unconditional love. And that is the biggest thing that's going to help attract all the things. Because you can manifest one thing and all these other things start coming up, because you are embodying the energy of what it means to be the divine. And the divine is just unconditional love, which means I have all the faith, all the trust, and I'm speaking on a thing I want to experience in that moment. And I become that experience. I get immersed in that experience, and I appreciate life for what it is. And when you do that, everything will come to you. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.